It's perfectly natural for people to want to play the music they know and love. If we enjoy hearing it, playing it will be fun too, right? But the fun might actually disappear if your playing sounds like this. When you really want it to sound like this. Even more tragic is the delusion that you're playing sounds fine when actually it doesn't. It's awful. And this is more obvious when you don't know the piece. It probably should sound more like this. You're ruining your favourite music if you're not careful. Now I want you to consider the truth that music only sounds good, really good, when the musician is expressing it authentically. And for that to be possible, you have to know how the principles and elements of music work together to make sense. So music is made from patterns of rhythm and tonality. If we don't understand how these patterns are formed, then the music we play tends to sound lumpy, clumsy, awkward, uncontrolled. Just trying to copy how it goes doesn't work. So let's look at a really simple rhythm pattern for a moment. Listen to this. Da 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 da. Sounds simple enough, yeah? Here it is again. Da 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 da. Now, when most people reproduce that pattern, it sounds something like this. Da 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 da. Can you tell that it sounds a bit off? Da 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 da. If we see that pattern in terms of rhythm cells in the matrix, it's a dum diddle, followed by another dum diddle, then a diddle diddle, followed by a dum dum. So, dum diddle, diddle diddle dum dum. Da 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 da. When we don't form the pattern in our minds in that way, we don't really understand it, and it can sound a bit off. Da 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 da. Tonally, we play musical shapes. So we make musical sense when we expect or intend these tonal shapes actively. To do this, we need to know where the already familiar sounds of the tonal blocks, things like we need to know where they live in the symmetrical structure of the keyboard map. When we know how patterns of rhythm and tonality are formed, we don't just recite music passively, but grasp it fully as an intelligible pattern that makes sense from inside us. Now, if I didn't notice the words of that last sentence and the groups of words as conveyors of meaning, if I didn't really if I didn't bother to do that, I might just passively reproduce or recite the stream of sounds of the words, and that very long sentence would end up sounding something like this. When we know how patterns of rhythm and tonality are formed, we don't just recite music passively, but grasp it fully as an intelligible pattern that makes sense from inside us. Its meaning gets very foggy, doesn't it? And you feel lost. To be honest, I find it a bit astonishing how much we tolerate meaningless music making. If I play something unfamiliar in that way, it's more obviously meaningless. That's what you heard first when I first played this study, and I played it in a sort of meaningless way, and you didn't already know it, so it didn't make any sense to you. But music we know already, it's as if we internally translate it back to a performance we heard once that did make sense. So externally we're hearing that's what we're really hearing, but internally we translate it to and if you think that you're passive playing without understanding, if you think it sounds good, well, I suggest you record it, because the chances are it doesn't. The chances are it sounds lumpy, and you're only hearing your internal translation, and that's delusion. But it is good news that we have unconscious internal understanding of music. All you have to do is grasp the patterns consciously, the patterns of rhythm and tonality. Then we can be fluent and expressive and original. We can make expressively original music. So I believe that we truly enjoy playing and practicing the piano when we express ourselves. That means play familiar patterns, even very simple familiar patterns of rhythm cells and tonal blocks and shapes in the matrix and the keyboard map. Music is fun when we understand it, when we play it with mastery, when it has meaning and feeling. When our playing isn't fluent, it tends to be lumpy, precarious, rushed and out of control, and it just generally feels more and more insecure. And let's be honest, that's not really fun, is it? Sometimes it even causes us to start hating beautiful pieces. It's often played like that, or worse, when obviously it should be. Play music passively and you're probably ruining it. And, perhaps most importantly, you're slowing down your progress. Play music with understanding. Play it in a way that is patterns of rhythm and tonality that you grasp. Not only will it sound absolutely great, your progress will fly.